Fellas, what's going on? 1247 Greatness here. Listen, fellas, I'm going to say something a little controversial. It has to do with our sisters, the black woman. Now, I'm going to say something like this. The majority of black women in the United States are miserable. Majority of women in the western United States of America are miserable. And there's nothing you can do to help them in their misery. There's absolutely nothing. All the flower bringing, all the hey sweetie, you look pretty, all that stuff. Listen, it doesn't matter. Mass majority of black women in the United States of America are miserable. And there's nothing you can do to help these women. You know, I thought it was, you know what I'm saying? I thought it was me. Okay, I got to do more of this. I got to bring more flowers. I got to do more of this and more of that. But once again, all that, like I said, it's a hole. There's something that's in these women that is missing. It seems like some part of their happiness, whatever it is missing. And there's nothing that a man can do to fill that void. Once you come across mass majority of these black women, they're angry and they're miserable. And you get in relationships with these women, they're going to try to make you miserable. And the thing is, if you're not miserable, then they get even more miserable. Just mad for no reason. Like, okay, what's going on? Oh, this over dumb stuff. You upset over the toilet being up? And then put the bread back, you know what I'm saying? It's like dumb stuff, you know what I'm saying? I left the kitchen door open. So you just mad and upset because of that? How you walk in the house and you just upset? You just got something to say. Like, you just can't just sit down and just chill out. You got something to say. You got to do this and do that and do this and this is that and this and this. Why you do this? Once again, like I said, mass majority, like I said, my mom the same way. I'm sorry. My mother was the same way. She was just a miserable person. It's just a misery. Drove my father crazy. All my aunts is miserable, you know what I'm saying? Love them. Like I said, but these are some miserable women. All the friends, like, you know, I'm from Rochester, New York, dude, the majority of those women were just miserable, bro. That's our women, mass majority. Like, you compare women, like I said, you go to other places. Like I said, I spent 6.5 years in Japan, fellas. And, you know, it wasn't misery like that. I didn't see that. You know, I've been to Kuwait, I've been to Qatar, Iraq, I've been to Germany, Korea. Bro, these women are not miserable. These women are happy, go lucky, and this, that, and the third. Listen, you come back here, listen, it's just a mass. It's like a cloud over the United States, bro. Like, these women are programmed to destroy. What my man Tommy Sotomayor say, like the T-1000. Like, these women are set to destroy. You know what I'm saying? If you ever watch Moana, you know, my kids watch Moana, right? In the Queen Mother, in the Mother Earth, when the little dude took her little green heart, she turned it to the destroyer. That's how the majority of black women are in America. Like, somebody took y'all little green heart and y'all just become destroyers, man. But it's only towards us. Well, no, I can't say. Well, yeah, majority of energy is towards us black men. Because, like I said, these women can get in front of all other people, these white people, and at her job and stuff like that, and, you know, just smile and this, that, and the third. But when she come home to you, just the misery. Oh, like, hold up, you were just talking to your homegirl, sitting there laughing and this, that, and the third. You come in the house, now all of a sudden, like, what the? Bro, fellas, go travel, go see the world, man. Go travel and go see the world. Because this is not, listen, what we doing here in the United States and how we're doing things is not what people, it's not even living. And the thing is, there's like every time when you brothers say you about to go out the country, it's like, no, no, pay it. Oh no, don't look over there. Oh no, it's like everybody's jumping with the hands up like, yo, what the? Oh no, you don't need to go to Colombia and Brazil and these places and Japan and China and oh no, to stay here in America because this is life. This is what it is. Nah, fellas, I'm telling you this right now. This is a hot mess. What we doing here in the States is, listen, we going through some turmoil. This, you know what I'm saying? In the misery that these women have in their hearts, there's nothing you can do about that, fellas. You know what I'm saying? Your girlfriends, your wives, like I said, 9 times out of 10, she's going to be miserable. She's just like mass majority of these black women are just in a state of misery. And there's nothing you can do about it. You can't shop it away. You can't dinner it away. You can't flower it away. You can't send nice text messages away. You can't sex it away. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you have some sex. She might be good for a minute, but she gonna listen. She gonna be in a high for a hot minute. Then she gonna drop right back down to that misery. You know what I'm saying? You get it in. You knocked it out the box, and she was cool. She was happy for a second. This, that, and the third, and 0.2 seconds later, she complained about dumb stuff. It's like I said, these majority of these black women are just in a constant state of misery. And there's absolutely nothing you can do about it, fellas. There is absolutely nothing you can do about it. So the thing is, listen, don't join in her pity party. Because what I used to do, you know, even me being married, I used to put it on me. Okay, I'm not doing enough. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. But then I came to my senses. I'm like, nah, this female is just, she's in a state of misery on her own. That has nothing to do with me. You know, when you come home and you complain, like you haven't even been home 15 seconds, and you walk in the door and you already complain about why the shoe is in the middle of the floor or something stupid like that, bro. That's a miserable female. She's miserable. She's miserable. And there's nothing that you can do about it, man. It is what it is, fellas. You know, if you want to get married, cool. But I personally would suggest, I wouldn't suggest 2020. I wouldn't suggest any so-called black man getting married in America like that. I wouldn't suggest that. I'm sorry, fellas. I wouldn't suggest. I would say wait. If you can perhaps maybe find somebody from another culture, from a different area, and you know, see how they are. You know what I'm saying? Because I know, like I said, me personally, I've never been to Mexico. I've never been to Panama and Brazil and Colombia. From what I hear, that these women are normally upbeat women, even though they're going through, you know, their situations. But a lot of times I hear that these women are high-spirited women. You know, it's like they don't have much, but they're high-spirited. Vice versa over here, is women have much, but they are low-spirited. They are low-frequency women. You know, and they come, you know, and it's like I said, you just see it oozing out their skin. It's just like when you come into a place, and you just come into a place where a lot of sisters are, it's just a lot of low frequency. You know what I'm saying? You know, you go to a restaurant and all this other stuff, and you just see all these big women and just, you know what I'm saying? It's just, bro, it's nasty, man. Like your body's nasty, your you know, your breath, everything about you is just nasty. But then once again, you don't want brothers leaving, going somewhere else. Like, this is the best you have to offer. You're not trying to change. You're not trying to adjust. You're not trying to accommodate. You're not trying to submit. You're not trying to do anything. But then when I go travel somewhere else, I'm a bitch. I'm a beta. I'm a this. I'm a that. Like, yo, come on, fellas. Listen. Thing is, it's trying to roll out, and it's trying to roll it out like as soon as possible. Real talk. If you can get your bread together, get your money together, go travel and see what else is out there, and maybe you can make make your home and somewhere else, please do that. Like as soon as possible, because this is only going to get worse. Like I said, the misery is going to get worse. Like I told you in the video before, like now you brothers that chosen to go your own way, passport bros, and SYSBM and all that stuff, fellas, you're going to start seeing the demons come out. Like real talk, you're going to start seeing demons, full-fledged demons coming out these female vessels, bro. Watch out, man. You know what I'm saying? Move in silence. Like when I was military, you know, be special forces, move in silence. You ain't got to announce to the world you're doing this, you're doing that. You know, ain't no coming back, pointing fingers and saying nana and the boo-boo and all that stuff. Don't do that. Like I said, man, it's about to get crazy. It's about to get crazy, man. These women's heads about to start spinning, fellas. It's about to get crazy. Like I said, these women, like I said, they're just in such state of, they're such in darkness, man. Everything about them is about darkness, and it's no life. It's like, I kid you not, I'm dead serious. Like something was taken away from them. Their so-called happiness, wherever it was. It's like a mass majority of these women have some type of void. And it's like nothing that you can do, that a man can do, can bring the happiness back to these sisters. You know, I don't care what she says, fellas. There's nothing that you can do. Oh, you need to do, because, you know, like, even if you're married, you know, you go to the counselor, all the counselor is going to tell you as a man that you need to do better. You need to step it up, and you need to give more, and you, but it has nothing to do with her. This is why I don't bang with a lot of the marriage counseling in the churches and all the other stuff, because once again, everything is tailored for you to work harder. Once again, if you want this relationship to work, I have to work harder. I have to do more. I have to make more sacrifice. And what does she do? Absolutely nothing. That's just what it is. I do all the work. She's just going to sit there. And if it doesn't work, then it's my fault. And this is how this matrix system is set up. This matriarchal system is set up. She does absolutely nothing. You do all the work. And if this relationship doesn't work, it's your fault. Because you didn't go hard. You didn't go the 150%. She's not even going 20%. You're supposed to go the 150. But at times of the day, she wants you to go 200. Another moment of the day, she wants you to be at 80. Another moment, she wants you to go at 500%. See, you know what I'm saying? It's just all these females. It's like this. Dealing with these black American women, it's like this type of thing going on. And fellas, listen. My thing is this. You know, even my relationship, man, I had to kick way back. I'm like, I'm not doing it no more. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing it because, once again, as you know, it doesn't matter how much you give to these women, they're just not satisfied. It doesn't matter if Jesus Christ, or if he even exists. It doesn't matter if the Most High himself came from wherever and put your arm around your girl, your wife, whatever. She still wouldn't be satisfied. You cannot satisfy a miserable woman, fellas. And the mass majority of the black woman in America is a miserable woman. Flat out. I don't care what you say. My mama too was miserable. My grandmama too, my aunts and cousins, these women are all miserable. Yes. Sorry. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. There's nothing that you can do about it. You can't pray about it. You can't go to church about it. And fasting and praying, all that. Listen, you can't give. You can't put no money on her misery. She's just going to be miserable. It is what it is, fellas. And there's nothing that you can do about it. So you're just going to have to deal with it. You know, especially those who, you know, those of us who are married. Once again, fellas, a lot of us been bamboozled. You know, you thought, oh, there is no happily ever after for you. Remember, everything about Everything about your marriage has nothing to do with you. Everything about your marriage has everything to do with her. Matter of fact, what came to my mind is what your wedding was. Your wedding was a celebration of her controlling you. This is why when you walk down the aisle, nobody stands for you because nobody cares, bro. That's what your daddy and that's what your uncles and that's your granddaddy, great granddaddy never told you. The marriage and the wedding, then the marriage is about the female. It's not about you. Those vows that you spoke are for you to obey, not her. You supposed to be with her to death do you part. But if she gets bored with you, she can go. And you know why? She's backed up by the government. She's backed up by the state. Guess what? Oh girl, if you want to leave right now, we'll grant you half of his stuff. Once again, marriages in America are a celebration of your confinement, of your jail sentence. And this is what your daddy and your great granddaddy and your grandfather didn't tell you. Nobody told you this, fellas. There is no bliss. There is no bliss. 9 times out of 10, there's going to be some turmoil. Just this bunch of dumbness. Just stupid, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you dealing with females who are, like I said, who are already miserable. Then on top of that, they don't get what they want. Then they going to give you even, like, bro, fellas. Nobody's telling you this. I'm telling you this right now, man. Do not get married in 2020 to any of these females in the United States. Period. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care about your grandmama. I don't care about none of that. Don't do it. Like I said, the vast majority of these women in the United States are miserable. And there's nothing you can do about it. Only thing you can do is stay away, go somewhere else, build somewhere else. But hey, listen, just take it from a man who's married. You know what I'm saying? It's just, listen, it is what it is. I signed up for it, you know, I'm gonna tough it out. Like I said, but these women are just are miserable. Anyways, like, share, and subscribe. Peace.